Hey everyone, it's me Jen, and since it's a brand new month, it's time to reminisce the greatest hits of last month, which was July. So let's kick things off with the first favorite. If you're following me on Instagram, these guys are no surprise to you. They've been making several appearances on my feed, and for good reason too. I'm just having a serious moment with my Nike Roches. Although they're gray, in some lights they look light blue. So it's kind of like having two pairs of shoes in one, which I enjoy. With this shoe, it was love at first sight. It was the first time a sneaker made me audibly gasp. It was intense, so I knew that something about this shoe was very special. My next favorite is a curling iron. This is Drybar's 3-Day Bender Curler in their 1.25 inch barrel. And no, they're not paying me to say this at all. This is not sponsored. I just have genuinely loved using this thing. It's the first time I've been using a curler that has like a clamp and a rotator. I feel like my curls just last a lot longer. I used this curler on this look right now, and I feel like this creates a very voluminous, glamorous, and bouncy look. And I'm not gonna lie, the first time I used this, I was kind of confused on how to use it, but just basically put your hair that you want to curl in the clamp, and then you just rotate it until it just catches all the hair and the heat seals the curl in place. So it's pretty damn easy once you get the hang of it, and I'm definitely going to be using this more often. I'm so happy that my hair is longer now, so I can use a bigger barrel. So it's just been awesome. I thought I would give a little shout out to it. My next favorite is a product that was featured in my Korean beauty haul / review, and it is Banilico's Clean It Zero. And this is the only product that I've been using consistently every single day out of all the Korean products that I got. And it's because it's really functional. My skin has not been breaking out from it, and I feel like my skin has been in its best condition ever. So I feel like I'm doing something right. I feel like it's because this really is a great first step to my cleansing routine. And for those who haven't seen my Korean review video yet, this is just a cleansing balm that you apply to just a full cakey makeup face, and it just turns into a nice silky oil that dissolves all your makeup off. It's just wonderful. And after I use this, I just go in with my normal facial cleanser just to get the double cleansing in, and my skin has been squeaky clean and ready for all the serums and oils and essence after I cleanse. So it's just ace. So Charlotte Tilbury has been all over the blogosphere and YouTube, and it's always been kind of my radar. And when I finally used up my Naked Flush palette, which contains my favorite highlighter, I thought it was time to try Charlotte Tilbury's Film Star Bronze and Glow. And let me tell you, this is totally worth the hype. I have my seal of approval on this guy. I've definitely converted. First off, can we talk about the packaging? It is gorgeous. I mean, like, look at it. It just looks so beautiful in my makeup collection, and I don't know about you, but when something looks as beautiful as this, it just makes me want to use it more. But aesthetics aside, it's a great product all in all. So when you open it, there is a bronzer and a highlighter, and the bronzer's cool, but the star of the show is definitely the highlighter. It's just a really lovely champagne beige shimmer, and it's not glittery at all. It's not too metallic-y. It's just right. And it just has a beautiful candlelit glow, and you look like you're just shining from within. Totally worth it. And I can safely say that this highlighter now is on my holy grail list. When I was in London a few weeks ago, I got a really bad case of food poisoning, or maybe it was a stomach flu, but either way, I was vomiting uncontrollably for an hour straight, and it was not a pleasant experience for me or for Ben, but Ben just took really good care of me. I was bedridden for a day, and he suggested that we watch Friday Night Lights, and I was so down for it because I've heard a lot of great reviews about it, and it's been on my to-watch list for a super long time, and he was down to rewatch it, so F it, we decided to watch it, and God, we got really sucked in. It's about a high school football team in a small town in Texas, and no, you don't have to like football or remotely enjoy football to enjoy the show. Football is just kind of like the backdrop of the show. It's more about the storylines and the character development. It's just so good. It's just a very great drama on TV that you should definitely watch. All the seasons are on Netflix, so definitely enjoy that. And the theme song is by Explosions in the Sky, which is one of my favorite bands. fans, and so it was just extra brownie points for the show. So my last favorite is super random, and I tend to put my most random favorites at the end because I don't know who has stuck around this long to finish my favorites, but yeah, my last favorite is a English biscuit called Digestives, and that name sounds like it's a type of medication or something for your stomach, but no, it's just a biscuit, and it's very subtly sweet, and it just dissolves in your mouth, and when you dip it in English breakfast tea, just game changing. I actually prefer dipping a digestive in tea over cookies and milk, and that's a strong and bold statement, but I'm gonna have to go with the digestive in tea. It's just a perfect combination. And if you're from the UK, you're probably rolling your eyes because it's such a common thing over there, but as someone from California, I've never had something like this, and so I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. Ben would make like a pot of tea in the afternoon, and we would just have a digestive and dip it, and it was just a really great ritual that we had, and a great pick-me-up snack, and satisfies the sweet tooth. It's just amazing. I actually brought 2 rolls of digestives, one for me and one for my parents, because I knew that they would like it too. Alright everyone, those were my July favorites. Unfortunately, no book or music recommendations. Just been listening to the same thing, and the book that I was reading, Everything Matters, was really amazing in the beginning, but once I got to the middle, it just got a little too forced, and I just wasn't feeling it, so I abandoned ship. I don't know if you're like me and abandon books, but if I lose an interest in a book because I don't like where the storyline is going, I just kind of drop it, you know? So yeah, I'm in the market for a new read. I would absolutely love it if you would comment any book recommendations down below. I'm in the hunt for some, so I would very much appreciate that. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you liked, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Mwah.